So to start off with, we're just going to go and run through the role of thyroxine. Right, remember, negative feedback works on the fact that we have an ideal level of thyroxine. If that level falls, it's going to be detected by something. That will trigger something that raises the level of thyroxine and we'll get back to this ideal level. If the thyroxine is too high, or your respiration will be too high, which you really don't want, that will get detected. That will trigger some sort of response that will lower it. So in terms then of looking at our thyroxine and what it involves. So thyroxine is all to do with the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus and the thyroid gland. So the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland detect the role or detect the levels of thyroxine in the bloodstream. Right, remember your hypothalamus is part of your brain. So your brain would kind of like go out like that. I'll point out this is not to scale. Right, so that will go and that will release from your pituitary gland. That releases the hormone TRH or TSH even. The TSH goes and travels around your blood system to the thyroid gland. That causes the thyroid gland to go and produce more thyroxine, and as those levels of thyroxine increases, that stops the pituitary gland or turns off the pituitary gland, so it stops releasing TSH, so you don't over release any thyroxine. So if we think about this, back to his diagram showing our negative feedback loop, the part or the receptors that's going to go and detect the change in thyroxine are in the hypothalamus. If the levels are too low, so if the level falls, TSH is released by the hypothalamus. That fall is detected by the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus releases TSH, which causes a response in the thyroid gland, so that level goes and rises again. So we get back to that normal level of thyroxine. If the levels then go too high, for instance, that will also be detected by the hypothalamus, which will cause the pituitary gland to release less TSH, so therefore the thyroid gland will lower the amount of thyroxine it's producing, so the level will fall. So that is how negative feedback is related directly to the production of thyroxine.